the summer of 1858, London faced a crisis so unbearable that the most powerful government in the world was forced to flee. Not because of war, not because of disease, but because of something far more unexpected. A smell. Not just any smell, but something so thick, so toxic, that people described it as breathing death itself. Windows were sealed shut, curtains were soaked in chemicals, and people covered their faces just to walk outside. And still, it wasn't enough. At the time, London was the largest city on Earth. More than 2 million people packed into a space that had never been designed to hold even half that number. The streets were narrow, the houses were overcrowded, and beneath it all, there was no proper sanitation. No modern sewage system, no way to safely remove waste. Most homes had cesspits, large underground holes where waste collected. But as the city grew, those pits filled up quickly, and when they overflowed, the waste had only one destination left: the streets, and eventually, the river. The Thames became the final destination for everything: human waste, animal carcasses, rotting food, and industrial chemicals. Even blood and remains from slaughterhouses, all of it flowing together into the same water that an entire city depended on. By the mid-1800s, the Thames was no longer a river. It had become something else entirely. Thick, dark, heavy. The water barely moved. In some places, it looked almost solid. Bubbles rose slowly to the surface, releasing gases from the decay below. The smell was constant, but people had grown used to it, at least until the summer came. Despite everything, the Thames was still London's main water source. Water companies pumped directly from the river and delivered it to homes across the city. No filtration, no treatment. Just the same water that carried the city's waste. Families drank it every day. Children drank it. Hospitals used it. And no one truly understood the danger. Cholera spread through London again and again, killing thousands. The symptoms were brutal: severe dehydration, violent illness, death, often within hours. But the cause remained a mystery. Most doctors believed in something called miasma, the idea that disease came from bad air, from foul smells. So, they ignored the water. One man challenged that idea: Dr. John Snow. He believed the disease was coming from water, not air. So he did something revolutionary. He mapped every cholera death in London, street by street, house by house. And all the cases pointed to one place: a single water pump. When he removed its handle, the outbreak stopped. But even then, many refused to believe him. Then came the summer of 1858, and everything changed. The heat was relentless. Day after day, the temperature kept rising, and the river began to react. The thick waste at the bottom started to ferment. Gases built up beneath the surface, and then they were released. The smell spread across London, slow at first, then everywhere. It entered homes, filled the streets, clung to the air like something alive. People couldn't escape it. Some described it as suffocating. Others said it felt like breathing poison. Even standing still was unbearable. Businesses began to shut down. People avoided entire areas of the city. Those who could afford it left London entirely. They packed their belongings, took their families, and simply left. But most people had no choice. They stayed, living inside it, breathing it, enduring it, every single day. Then it reached the center of power, the Houses of Parliament, located right next to the river. At first, officials tried to ignore it, but the smell kept getting worse. Curtains were soaked in chemicals, windows were sealed shut, perfumes were used to mask it. Nothing worked. Members of Parliament began to leave mid-session, covering their faces, struggling to breathe. Some refused to return at all. Debates were interrupted. Work stopped completely. For the first time, the crisis affected the people in charge, and suddenly, it became a priority. For years, one man had a plan. Joseph Bazalgette, an engineer who understood the real problem, not the smell, but the source. He proposed something massive, an entirely new sewer system, underground, hidden beneath the city, designed to carry waste far away from London, once and for all. The project was enormous. Miles of tunnels, thousands of workers, entire streets dug up. London was torn open from below, brick by brick, tunnel by tunnel. A new system took shape, beneath the feet of millions of people who had no idea it was even happening. And slowly, it worked. The river began to recover. The smell disappeared, cholera declined, and the city changed forever. What had once been the most polluted waterway in the world began to breathe again. The Great Stink was a disaster, but it forced a transformation. Modern sanitation, public health, urban planning as we know it today, all born from something as simple and as powerful as a smell. And even today, beneath London, that system still exists, still working, still carrying away the past. If you want more stories like this, subscribe to Obscure Ages, because history is darker than you think.